lovely, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tiffany, and today we're going to be doing a monthly reset for the month of July. So on top of my digital reset that I normally do with my budgeting and my goals, I am also going to be doing a home reset. So without further ado, let's get into the reset. So I just recorded my entire monthly reset, not the entire thing, but the majority of it in my office, in my space, in my cute little background. And I was using this mic and I was using it on my shirt like this. And for some reason, the audio sounds like absolute trash when I wore it on my shirt in there. Hello, lovely. It is many days later. Let's do a digital reset together. This is where I do a reset of my goals for the month and my budget for the month. I don't know, but it just doesn't sound good. So we are going to try this again in my editing space with Delilah, which is my bed. This is where I prefer to edit, is in bed. And we're just gonna go through my budget again and my monthly goals. So let's try this again. Okay, I'm just gonna have my laptop in my lap and we are just gonna do it like this. So we'll start with my monthly goals. For the month of June, I was easy with myself. If you remember back for the monthly reset I did for June, I told you I was going to give myself a lot of grace and I wasn't going to be too hard on myself this month. And I definitely stayed true to that. If you watch my vlogs, you'll know that I have a lot going on right now in my personal life. We are trying for a second baby. It has been a very, very long journey and we are undergoing treatments once again. So with all of that, of course, I am trying to give myself just a little bit of extra grace just so we can stay balanced all together. So for the month of June, I had for my personal and house goals, stay on morning routine, stay on night routine, and go on a date with Manny. Well, I definitely did 2 out of 3. We didn't get to go on a monthly date, but that's okay. This month was a little different, so it's okay. We'll make up for it in July, hopefully. But 2 out of 3 isn't bad for personal and house. On to health and wellness goals. So I had be active, wear retainer 5 nights a week, make therapy appointment, and get adjusted. As you can see, these are kind of generalized. I used to have be active X amount of number of days per week. I used to say get adjusted every week. And those are just things that I'm trying to be a little bit more relaxed on right now. Being active to me is literally anything that moves my body. I'm not trying to overdo anything. And for being active, I did do yoga quite a bit this month. Some of it I vlogged, so you saw. Some of it I just did by myself, but it was mostly that relaxation flow that you guys saw if you watched any of my vlogs. So I'll go ahead and check that one off. Wear retainer 5 nights a week. This is still on the not completed yet. Sorry, I had to change the battery to the camera. Wear retainer 5 nights a week. I'm still not at a whole 5 nights a week yet, so I can't check that one off, but I am getting better. I am getting better. Make therapy appointment. Yes, I've had multiple in the month of June. Like I said, we are undergoing treatments, so I'm making sure to stay on top of my mental health as well. I don't know what is happening, but I'm having like all of the technical errors just happen right now. Like, I don't know why this video is so difficult for me to film. I don't know what's happening. And then get adjusted. So I was getting adjusted at the beginning of the month, but then I had the procedure, so I haven't been getting adjusted. But again, I left it loose for that exact reason. I didn't want to confine myself to getting adjusted every week. I'm just doing it as needed. So that one is good. So 4 out of 3, or I set 4 goals, achieved 3. So on to financial goals. We had track expenses in sheets, make all budgeted payments to debts, really focus on saving, and pay extra towards debt from side hustles. So track expenses in sheets, absolutely. Make all budgeted payments to debts, absolutely. Really focus on saving, yes I did. Again, that is not in this budget that you guys are going to review with me. That's in a separate budget, but I have been doing that. Like, now my tripod doesn't want to stay up. I don't know what is happening. Really focus on saving, yes, and then pay extra towards debt from side hustle. Yes, I did that as well. So 4 goals set, 4 goals achieved. Next is career and business goals. This is publish at least 1 new video a week and enter all accounts into system before close. I did both of these things. There was 1 week whenever I had to move it from a Sunday to a Monday, but I think I like the Monday uploads a little bit better because it gives me a full weekend to work on my videos. But I did end up getting both of those goals done. So 2 set, 2 achieved. And then finally onto spiritual goals. These were make time in the morning for prayer, thank God for something every day, read scripture from the Bible, and complete 1 balance activity. So make time in the morning for prayer. I have been praying like crazy. I have been singing and worshiping and praying and just spending a lot of time with God because of everything that's going on right now. So spirituality, definitely in tune with. The only thing I didn't do was open my physical Bible, but like I've mentioned before, I have the Bible app. So I always read my scripture from the Bible app every day, but I didn't do the balance activity because, like I said, I didn't physically open my Bible this week or this month, so didn't do that. But goals set 4, goals achieved 3. So coming over to the percentage of achieved, I achieved 82% of my goals this month. I set 17 and achieved 4. If you're not new, you'll know that my monthly percentage goal is 50% or higher, so I will definitely take an 82% achieved. And then going down to the goals distribution, you'll see that I have 28.6 in the financial goals, so that's definitely where I was focused. Then I have 21.4 in spiritual goals and in health and wellness goals. Then it's tied again with personal and house and career and business goals at 14.3%. on to the June budget review. So for the month of June, you can see here in my spread, I budgeted for $2,838 in our bills, and $2,844.13 came out with a difference of $6.13. I budgeted for $291 in our subscriptions, and $304.58 came out with a difference of $13.58. I budgeted for $736 in our expenses. Oh, these expenses. And $1,966.95 came out with a difference of $1,230.95. Savings. These are additional savings. Again, we have an outside budget that we do all of our savings in. So this is just extra, and that was $11.20. And finally, our debt. I budgeted for paying off $2,222 of our debt, and we ended up paying off $2,354 of our debt with a difference of $132. So coming over to my spending overview, 38% went to bills, 31.5% went to debt, 26.3% went to expenses, 4.1% to subscriptions, and then in this account, 0.1 in savings. But again, this is just additional savings. What this is really is the roundup. When you spend like $8.50, that other 50 cents that would have rounded up to the next dollar goes into our savings account. So this isn't really a true savings, but it just throws in extra money, so I like to calculate it. All right, on to these expenses. So in fun money, I didn't budget anything and we didn't spend anything. In dining out, I budgeted $100. We ended up spending $296.45 with a difference of $196.45. Shopping, I will preface, we did have a quinceañera to go to, so we had to buy some new things. We had to buy outfit for Tristan and shoes and all that stuff, and then we did have to get ourselves ready, meaning I got a haircut, things like that. So I forgot to put that into consideration whenever I was making the budget last time, but we do have those expenses. But anyway, shopping, I budgeted $100 and we actually spent $866.70 with a difference of $766.70. We had $76.39 in our other category. We had $38.46 in our medical and health category. We don't budget anything for groceries in this account because it has its own account, but we did end up spending $49.63. Pets budget, I budgeted $100. We ended up spending $143.53 with a difference of $43.53. In our personal care, I budgeted $100 and we ended up spending $142.82 with a difference of $42.82. We didn't spend anything on Tristan this month. We didn't have any tolls come out, so that was $30 back. We did end up spending the $50 towards gas, and then we had $36 of fees. I also have a couple Amazon purchases that I'm paying off on a monthly basis. We have $140 and it was $140, and $46 and it was $46. So again, budgeted $736, but it ended up being $1,966.95 with a difference of $1,230.95. So let's go ahead and create the budget for July. I will go ahead and plug in all of my regular bills so that we can look at the expenses. So for the month of July, I don't anticipate anything for fun money being needed, so I'm going to leave that as a 0. For dining out, I'm going to give us $100. For shopping, I'm going to give $100. For health and medical, I'm going to give us $30. Nothing in groceries for this budget. For our pets, I'm going to budget $95 because we did just buy some subscriptions for them. So that's going to be $95. Personal care, we just got haircuts and everything, so I think we'll be good. Nothing for Tristan. We did end up getting the car oil changed last month, which I think I skipped right over. Yeah, sorry about that. It was $116.61, but now both of our cars are taken care of, so I don't think I need to fill that out in the July budget. I'm going to give us $30 for toll roads though, $50 for gas, $50 for our household budget, and $100 in our celebrations. The other 3 are just going to be the Amazon payments that I'm making, which are standard $70, $140, and $46. So we are budgeting for $811 for the month of July. So hopefully I can get as close to that budget as possible. The expenses are the one category that I constantly struggle with because it is not a set amount. They are, variable expenses, and you never know how much you're going to spend. But this is exactly why I love doing a monthly reset with you, because it forces me to sit down and really evaluate the budget and figure out where we're spending money, where we can cut back spending money, and just really dig deep in understanding where where our money's going. I know this was a little bit different, but thank you so much for watching. There was a few technical difficulties today, so I apologize for the audio if it sounded a little weird earlier the other day. I am still getting used to my mics, but I really want to use them because I love good, clean audio, and hopefully that's what you're hearing right now. But anyway, thank you again so much for watching. I love you so much. Let me know if you do a monthly reset. Let's leave a money bag in the comments below if you do. And if you do you like these monthly reset videos? I would love to hear what you guys think. So let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me and helps the channel. Thank you again for watching. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.